क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, move past you, live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परम ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Being and becoming. The be or being is attributeless, formless. No attributes like colors, forms, qualities, attributeless, formless. And therefore, we cannot talk about it. Now, what can we talk about space? Once I was invited to visit the Space Research Center of Defense Academy in India. So, with the brigadier I went and he explained me everything. See, Swamiji, this phone, you talk to me. I am in the other room. You know how it is communicated? I said, by wire? He said, no. From here, it goes to the satellite in the space. From there, it comes. And I can act dumb very well. Oh, one of the biggest quality, if you want to be happy in life, be dumb. Never become smart. Then, like a standard military way, do you have any doubt, any question? I said, yes. Then I asked him, what is the name of your organization? He confirmed, I am dumb. Then, I thought you will ask some technical question. I said, I am ignorant. What can I ask you? Then he told, the name of our organization is Space Research Center. I said, oh, it's like that. Then I said, now tell me, if it is a potato research center, you have to define potato, is it not? What is potato? Can you say potato is a fruit? No. Can you say potato is a leaf? No. Can you say potato is a root? No. What is potato? Unless you define what is potato, can you conduct research on potato? Then what you want to say? I said in the same manner, when you say Space Research Center, kindly define space. Oh God. He says space is that where everything is there. I said you are talking about everything, not about space. Talk about space. Can we talk? And that is why space supports everything, although it is beyond everything. For example, space supports the shapes, the forms, the contents. But are the contents and shapes and forms influencing the space? See? Therefore, being is attributeless, formless. So if you have to talk about being, what will you talk? Mouth shut, eyes closed. See. Now, this absolute reality, attributeless, formless, starts reflecting through the body and an illusion happens. Now, what is the illusion? There are three things. Something is not. If something is, you cannot do to anything to itself. It is, what can you do? If something is not, you can't do anything because nothing is there. But the third option, something is not, yet it appears. That creates problem. Now to understand this, take an example. We stand in front of the mirror. What is our understanding? You all know, constantly in front of the mirror. Now, in place of us, if a bird stands in front of the mirror, what is his interaction? Go on pecking. To what extent? It starts bleeding from its beak. It's not going. What to do? Because he's other than me. And then he will go behind the mirror. Oh, nothing is there. I think he is afraid of me, gone away. Again he comes from the mirror. Oh, again he has come. Now what to do? What to do with this? I am fed up with this. Then he starts doing yoga. He starts doing pranayam. And after doing 3-4 asanas, he opens the eyes. Oh, it is still there. What should I do now? Let me do pranayam. Again he opens. Oh, it is still there. Oh God, what to do? Then he takes the rosary in the hand and starts Lord's name. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Oh God, still there. I think I will break it. And by his beak, he starts hitting badly. And the mirror breaks into 4-6 pieces. And, oh God, now there are so many of them. He may do anything. He cannot solve that problem. Why? Because the reflection appears in the mirror but doesn't exist. Now, what is the phenomena of reflection? See, a reflection appears but doesn't exist. First, meaning what? If the reflection is that of the fire, so fire is outside, reflection is inside the mirror. Will that reflection burn the mirror? Outside it is water, and the reflection is that of the water. Will the reflection of the water make the mirror wet? No. See? But if, like the bird, we start taking the reflection to be real, who can help us? Nobody can help. Then what is the way to get out of the reflection? Only one way. An illusion can be conquered only by recognizing it is an illusion. We don't have to do anything. And when we come across the illusion, What is our interaction? Now let us take few illusions. One illusion, mirage waters. So when we come across mirage waters, do we carry a bottle and let us fill it and then test it and find out what are the mineral contents, what is the specific gravity? No. Why? Because it is an illusion. Be very attentive. This we know that it is illusion. Therefore, do we like to utilize that illusion? No. Do we like to improve that illusion? You cannot. Do you like to destroy that illusion? You cannot. Do you like to possess that illusion? You cannot. Then you enjoy. Don't fight with the illusions. Bird was fighting with the illusions. See, friends, if this is understood, now what is an illusion? An illusion appears under n number of conditions. Suppose somebody tells that, hey, I was coming in the evening, it was pretty dark. On the way, I saw mirage waters. Is it not a bluff? When mirage waters appear? When the sun rays fall perpendicular on the earth, and because it is hot, and through the hot air, when the sun rays go, they refracted sun rays appear like water. If this particular condition is not fulfilled, there cannot be mirage waters. If this is clear, this world that we talk about, when this world comes, only after body identification. If there is no body identification, no world. How can we take this world real? But when we take this world real, we want to improve the world. Our attempt to improve the world is like trying to improve the waves on the ocean. Impossible. See, friends, therefore, we have to recognize what is the reality. Reality is that which cannot be modified, no attributes, no forms, and other than being, there is nothing else. That is attributeless, formless. Reality is our essential nature. First step, being. Now this being is reflected in the mirror of the mind. See? And that reflected consciousness is called as the soul. And in every religion, this mistake is done. There is one soul per body. Like there is one soul per shoe. Spelling you may put anything. See? Be very clear. Now, do one experiment when you go home. Take a wide container and keep 4 or 5 small balls in that. And in each ball there is little water. And there is a light above it. What will be seen? If there are 5 small containers, there will be 5 reflections, is it not? Now go on pouring water in any one of them to such an extent that all the balls are submerged in the water. What will happen? There will be only one reflection because the water is not divided now. Now, that one, is it a total of the 4 or 5? Think. They appear, they don't exist. Exactly the same way. Because there are 4 balls, 4 reflections. Because there are so many bodies, so many souls. See? And then the souls we take as real. And then make a soul curry and enjoy. See, my friends, remove this notion that we are a soul. See? See, the word soul in Sanskrit is jiva. And the word for life is jivana. So the soul is not an individuality, it is a phenomenon. Like tube lights are many, light is one. So when electrical energy expresses through the tube lights, then the tube lights may be many, but the phenomena of light is one. In case of tube lights, keep ourselves. Bodies may be many, but life is one. What is difference among us? Zero. I feel hungry, you feel hungry. I get confused, you get confused. I am angry, you are angry. I misunderstand, you misunderstand. What is the difference? But when we limit ourselves only to this body I am, that body I am not. Even this body I am has no logic, no reason. Either discard your body identification or include everybody in your definition. Net result, you will have to not struggle to love anybody, but you will have love with everybody. Like we love every part of our body. Neither hatred nor punishment. Take example, when our tongue is beaten by our teeth, that time will the tongue say, somebody has to go to dentist, now you will be removed? No. And if the tongue goes in between the teeth and digs away the stuff over there, will the teeth say, thank you darling, you always help me? No. Because the teeth and the tongue may be different, but the one supporting them is singular, not many. Exactly the same way. Absolute reality expressing through the body gets identified with the body. First fall. This is called as illusory self. After body identification, the second generation is born. Second generation is what? Mother, father, brother, sister, husband, in-laws, outlaws. And who is miserable? These non-existing entities miserable. See? I was in US and one person asked me this question. Excuse me, why these Indian Hindu ladies, they have a .com on their forehead? What is the reason? I said, it is a suggestion to you. She is already booked. You have no choice. Oh, that means she is married? I said, yes. Oh, okay. But gents don't have anything on their forehead. I said, no need. By face we can know he is married. See how simple it becomes. Friends, who is miserable? Husband, wife are miserable. Man, woman is not miserable. These two of them the husband can't look into the eyes of the wife. So much afraid, tortured. They sleep at night together in the bed. And when he is in deep sleep, he starts in the seventh scale. Where from the courage comes. He who doesn't have the courage even to look at her feet, how can he so loudly snore? Because I am no more husband. Ha ha. See, friends. So who is miserable? These non-existing entities. Mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, they are miserable. See, friends, you cannot help them. You can help somebody, somebody is. See, our condition is exactly like that bird who was fighting with that bird. Reflection. We become miserable as somebody. Try a simple experiment. Become husband and wife and think. Over. Now become parents and children and think. Over. Last experiment. Remain as nobody and think. Don't trust me. Your own experience I am analyzing. When you became husband or wife, the thoughts were pertaining to wife and husband respectively. When you became parent or children, thoughts were pertaining to children or parents respectively. But when you are nobody, no thoughts. Therefore, it is rightly said, nobody is happy. Yes, nobody alone is happy. Somebody is always miserable. And how this somebody is born? After body identification. So what we have to do? Commit suicide? No. That is not the way. Only know that we are all secondary, not real. See? In Germany, many years before, after my retreat like this, 3-day retreat, was over, one lady asked me this question. Swamiji, I have got one question. Please don't say no. I said, okay, tell me. Had you come in my life, she asked, had you come in my life 25 years before, I said, even then I would not have married you. No, not for that purpose. Had you come in my life 25 years before, I would not have divorced 3 times. Now I know where I had gone wrong. I said, anyway, 4th time, don't do it. Get married again. I said, now I want to ask you a question. Yes. When you got married for the first time, the couple will be W1H1. W for wife, H for husband. So first couple is W1H1, separated. Then second time married, W2H2, separated. Third time married, W3H3. Yes. Now tell me, W1 is equal to W2 is equal to W3 is equal to what? Where these 3 wives have gone? Show me. They have gone nowhere because they don't exist. You take the mirror, look into it, your reflection is there, somebody take the mirror away. Will our reflection go along with the mirror? Because it appears, doesn't exist. When we become somebody, samsara begins. Instead of becoming anybody, just be. And in being, there are no efforts. Becoming is full of efforts. See, friends? And all this phenomena, where it is happening only in the mind. Nothing happens to body. Everything happens to mind. When the mind is identified with the body. One of my friends' place, I was invited for dinner. After food was over, they say, our grandmother is not well, please bless her. So I have no choice. And what is blessing? Till date I have not understood. What is the meaning of blessing? So, but I had to do a drama. Being a Swami, I had to do drama. So, I went to that room, and that old lady was in comatose condition. And there was a nurse. So, I was talking to the nurse. Comatose, what can you talk? And I said, hey, are you getting regular payment? Yes. I pray to the Lord till you get the next assignment, later continue. Meanwhile, the owners came and they wanted to see how I bless. So I took the hand in my hand and I kissed my hand. Who will kiss that dying hand? And then drama. Who can challenge what I have done? Did the drama. Afterwards I went, everything over. Third day he came for the talk and he said, Swamiji, you are great. I said, what I have done? Who are you? You don't remember me? I said, no. You came to our house. I said, I have gone to so many houses. You came for the dinner 3 days before. I said, it's all gone out. I don't retain it. No. Our grandmother was ill. You have blessed her. Now my heart started coming out. Whether my blessing has enlivened that lady, he has come to kill me, or whether that lady died because of my blessings. Two options. What has happened? Then he said, we could not see her miseries and pains. She was so much lying for 6 months and we could not see her so miserable. God has heard your prayers and she is relieved of the miseries. I said, hey, stop. Then, do you know, a person who is in coma, he never suffers. Those who pay the bills, they suffer. See, friends, when you are not identified with the body, this world doesn't exist for you. Then how to live in this world? Our Mahamantra, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%, that's it. How simple it is. We all have to play our role in a drama. And the director likes that actor who performs his role perfect as it should be. So if we have to play the role of a husband, wife, in-laws, outlaws, play your role. But don't take it seriously. See? One Marwadi family in South India, he was driving me, we were coming from a distance and it was very hot. So below one tree, there was some small shoppy type of thing. So he told his wife, go and get some water for Swami, it is so hot. So that old lady, she went, took, got one bottle for me. He became very angry and he used bad word. You stupid, get cold water. You don't understand even this much? Poor lady went and came. Swamiji, have you seen? He always condemns me. He calls me fool, stupid. Before everybody. She was crying. I said, I agree with him. You also call me? I said, yes. Why? Had you been wise, you will never marry this stupid fellow. Now it's okay. See, friends, make life, or the life is like a cup of tea. Depends how you make it. If we are making our life miserable, nobody is responsible for that. And why we make our life miserable? We take illusions as real. See, friends, how these illusions are born? After body identification. And what is the logic behind body identification? Zero logic. And we consider ourselves to be great, wise people. Therefore, real spiritual practice to come back to your status of being is only this. First, absolute reality, attributeless, formless, quiet, without struggle. And for that, these two techniques I told you. Don't talk to yourself, listen to silence. Don't talk to yourself means you don't produce words. Listen to silence means you don't get disturbed by any sound. You have gone beyond the relative world. This journey from the manifest to the unmanifest is the journey from becoming to being. Colors and forms are many with differences. All of them are illuminated by the vision. Vision has no color, no form. First journey. Second, every sense organ has got its own area. Eyes can only see colors, forms, ears can only hear the words, etc. So all the five of them have got specific qualities. Mind is free from them. So second journey will be from the sense organs to the mind. How do we do that? We are no more enslaved by the demands of our sense organs. Give yourself zero choice. Whatever is there is perfectly all right. Start with this positive thing. No choice, maximum happiness. More choice, maximum miseries. What do we understand by prosperity or affluence? More choices. More the choices, more dependence, more miseries. Then we came from the world to the sense organs to the mind. What is the mind? Mind is a seat of likes and dislikes. And behind the likes and dislikes, there is no logic. We consider ourselves to be very wise people. But what is the logic? No logic. See? Slowly, steadily, you become aware of this phenomena. Then, what we have to do? We have to leave the mind and come to the I. Who is the I? I is a discriminating faculty. Now, what is that? Whatever we like may not be good for us. Whatever is good for us, we may not like it. Going to bed early and waking up early is good, but we don't like it. See? Eating in limited quantities. Yoga Shastra tells you should eat half the quantity you can consume, 50%. Suppose you can eat 4 breads, eat only 2. Then quarter, fill it with the water, so the churning happens. And quarter, keep free for the ventilation. This is good, this is right. But then when we get nice food, then it goes on piling up, it comes over here. Have you taken the sweet? The sweet is so sweet. Actually, I want to take, but there is no place. Nobody can help us. We have to have self-control. And what is the self-control? Find out what is right and what is wrong. That's it. Follow the path of right, discard the wrong. We may like it, but it is wrong, it is wrong. What is the net result? Net result is we do not fall in our own eyes. Friends, 2 things control the masses. All the religions do that. 2 things. One is a sense of guilt. A guilty person is controlled by remote control. You go and tell, you confess And then you have told what you should not have told in confession. And next time you see the same person, oh God, he knows everything. You are controlled. Or the second switch is the fear. If you do this thing, you will go to hell. If you do this thing, this will happen. This all happens because we are not leading our life under the umbrella of wisdom. See, friends, so this journey from the periphery to the center, this journey from the virtual to the actual, is the journey wherein becoming dissolves in being. There is no way out. But how this being has become? Like, take our phone. The phone that we buy from the market, new one, perfect. The factory delivered phone is perfect. And it has got a limit of handling the data, etc. The device has a limit. But then what happens? Free download, free apps, free photos, free videos. It becomes so much jammed, there is no place. And as a result, the phone hangs. Like a factory delivered phone is perfect, but used by us, it hangs. Exactly the same way, as we are delivered by the divine in this world, we are perfect. But then, free downloads, wrong company, wrong habits, laziness, slowly, we become hang up. What happened to you? Huh? You are not looking normal. Why? Hang up. Then go to a psychiatrist. There were two psychiatrists, both practicing in the same town, both retired. One between them became mad, the other did not. So this mad fellow went to the other one. Hey, come on, yaar, we together practice in the same town. How come you did not become mad and I became mad? He said, because you were listening to the mad people. I was asking them to talk, but I was never listening. When you listen to the mad people, you become mad. See, friends, don't get involved unnecessarily in this world. And therefore, come to discover this truth. And everything is happening in the mind. If we can mind our mind, we have taken the path up from the becoming to the being. Nothing happens to body. Whatever happens, happens to only to the mind. See? When there is something to be operated, one of the appendages, fingers, toes, etc. So they don't give us full anesthesia, they give the local anesthesia. And then they say afterwards, when it is said properly, he said, now you can watch. And they are cutting our finger here and there. We see blood is oozing out, we don't get pain. That time what we feel, oh, I have become a great yogi, control, self-control. Although the finger is being cut, I don't get pain, for 15 minutes. Afterwards, oh God. Why? Because for 15 minutes, mind was banned entry in this area by chemical meditation. If this is achieved, that we function in this world, but know for certain, we have to play our role and get out of that after the role is over. Then it is a great fun. Like what, in many years before, maybe about 100 years or 90 years, in India, I don't know in this part, ladies were not coming on the stage for drama. That was considered as unethical. Now it is the other way around. If you don't go to the stage, then it is unethical. So, the gents used to act as a woman. So they will be dressing, talking, makeup, everything like a woman. Now when that actor is acting as a woman, that time also he knew he is a man. If this example is clear, we all have to do that. Although acting as a husband, but don't forget you are a man. Acting as a wife, don't forget you are a woman. Acting as a daughter-in-law, don't forget you are a woman. Then play the role. So, the freedom from becoming to being and being to becoming, that freedom is spiritual life. But what happens? We become something and we take that as a solid reality and carry the burden of that solid reality according to us throughout our life. See, friends, take life lightly in the light of wisdom. There was a young couple, maybe 5 years after marriage. The wife became very romantic and asked, "Honey, darling, yes, suppose I die." He plugged her mouth. "Don't say that, I will become mad." "No, but stop this topic." Okay. Another 5 years gone, 10 years. "Honey, today I want to ask you," yes. "Suppose I know your answer, you will get mad. But listen to me. Suppose I die, will you get married again?" He said, "I won't get that mad." The first time he got mad, he got married. So second time, "I won't get that mad to get again married." Okay. Again another 5 years gone, 15 years gone. Again the same thing. "Honey, darling, now we are married for 15 years. Last time I asked you that if I die, will you get married? And you told me that you won't get that mad. Now suppose I die, then?" He said, "Mad person can do anything. I may get married." See, friends, take life lightly in the light of wisdom. Don't become miserable for any count. Make the miseries miserable. Then we are marching from the becoming to being. See? And to bring sincerity and depth in our approach. Now try to understand the last step. We live at how many levels? First, absolute being. Second, when we get identified, we become somebody. After we get identified, we have relations. We become double generation, mother, father, brother, sister, etc. Fourth, we also become the dreamer in the dream. 4 of them. Now be attentive, it's very deep analysis. If the dreamer has done some crime, and in that crime he comes out of the dream as a waker, will he try to improve the dream? No. It was just a dream, forget about it. Suppose in the dream I get a big lottery, few $1 million, and that very moment my dream breaks, will I feel bad? I wish I could smuggle it in the waking. No, because it's just a dream. If this is clear, now be very attentive. If we are the seekers of truth, then whatever happens in our relational life, we will not take it seriously. Like the waker is not serious about what is happening in the dream, in the same manner, the seeker of truth is not serious what is happening in relational lifestyle. See? Because he has now understood relations are not real. Relations come to change. And once you take this stand, then you will be at home with everybody under all conditions. The one who suffers doesn't exist. The one who wants to change others, both of them don't exist. See? So coming back to the story, so after 15 years, they asked me, Swamiji, what should we do? I said, wait for another 4 years. You'll be all right. Why 4 years? I said, because 15 plus 4, 19. Now you are a teenage. 15 years of marriage means you are a teenager. Teenagers are bound to fight. But when you cross the 19, you understand your all mistakes. And thereafter, it is better to deal with the known enemy than to deal with the unknown friend. Life becomes quiet. Therefore, we all have to become somebody or the other, but play that only as a role. There is no other option in life. See? There was a couple in Mumbai, and that lady came to me, Swamiji, I cannot anymore take him. I said, don't take him then. No, but I am thinking I want to divorce. Please bless me. I said, I don't bless anybody, don't curse anybody. I know only one thing, think properly. Proper thinking is the solution to all the problems of life. What is to think about it? I said, now you have got a son and daughter, yes. They are due to get married, yes. My son is an engineer, daughter is also through college. If you separate, what will be the legacy you will leave for your children? These are the children of the broken family. Then I said, you decide. And then what will you do? Get married to another one. So what you are doing is, you are changing the problems. Problems cannot be solved. Problems have to be dissolved. Problems come because of wrong thinking. They can be dissolved by right understanding. See, friends. So the one to whom the problems are, he or she doesn't exist. See, friends, slowly, slowly, we take our life in the light of wisdom. All the old couples who stay together, they do not stay together because of love. Forget that dumb word love. Husband and wife in the old days don't stay together because of love, but because of necessity. And there's nothing wrong in that. But this love, love, love has no meaning. Be practical in life. That love which breaks you, is it a love? That love in which we fall, is it a love? But that love which rises us, like the mother's love for the child. Mother doesn't fall in love with the child, she rises in love. So love is all forgiving and embracing everything as it is, like the divine accepts us as we are. See? Slowly, our old habit of reacting will stop. Then only act. How to act perfectly? But thereafter, don't carry the burden of that role that we are playing. See? In Bangalore, I went to my friend's place. He was the brigadier. So he sent a vehicle. I went to his house. He was in the office. His wife was at home. We went, had tea, coffee, talking. By the time he came and he said, have you given tea, coffee to Swamiji? She said, don't forget, you are not in the office. No, what I mean, see, you must know where you are, what you are, when you are. And that time, play your role perfectly well. But don't carry that burden all through. Unburden yourself. It is for this purpose we all go to sleep. What is sleep? Upanishad says, in sleep, mother is not a mother, father is not a father, husband is not a husband, wife is not a wife. Where they have gone? Nowhere. Because they are never. See, friends, therefore here if you have heard 3-4 talks, have you heard anything? Last life, this life, next life? Or a fear, if you do this thing, you'll go to hell. No. It happened sometime in US probably. I was walking in the parking lot of a big mall. My friend, I said, you go and buy what you want. I want to bask in the sun. It was winter. So, when pastor or padri or somebody came, in his car, he stopped. He came to me. He said, are you Indian? I said, any objection? He said, no. Are you a Hindu? I said, yes. Any objection? He said, no. Do you believe in Jesus? I said, no. I said, I believe in Lord Jesus. He is not your pal, Jesus. Okay. You believe in Lord Jesus? I said, yes. Then you are a Christian? I said, of course. But then you say you are a Hindu? I said, yes. How? I said, latest technology, 2-in-1. So when I said this thing to him, he became so wild. He said, if you say like this thing, you will go to hell. I said, excuse me, where will you go? If you go to heaven, I'll prefer hell. Friends, spiritual life is not living in a fear psychosis. You are divine. Whether you know or you don't know, whether you want or you don't want, you are divine. Hold on to that. See, Upanishad says, Nayamatma balahine nalabhya. The truth is not for the weaklings, those who are touch me not brand. No. Discover your own divine nature. Only by the simple technique, repeat this happy mantra mala, you get all the answers to your life. See, in one family, that mother was telling me, Swamiji, your mantra mala, my daughter chants every day, and it has become one with her, and it has spoiled her. I said, how come? She said, like children, she has to go to school. 7 o'clock onwards, I start waking her up. 8:30 is her school. She will, no, again go to sleep. Then it becomes 8:15. I tell her, look here, 8:30, the bus will come. If you don't get ready, you will not go to school. What she said? Kya farak padta hai, how does it matter? And again she sleeps. All her anger gone. Relax. See, friends, it is so simple. In being, there are no tensions. In becoming, there are tensions. Once I was in Switzerland, to some unknown house, I don't know why, I went and knocked the door in a hilly area. And one lady came and she saw me. She said, "How come you are here?" I said, "I do not know. I just felt like, so I knocked." My friend told, "Swamiji, you are inviting trouble. This is not the way. This is not India." I said, "Anyway, don't worry." Then she became very good friend. Then, after a day or two, she says, "Swamiji, I'll call my friends and you talk to them something on yoga." I said, "All right." So I was sitting in the chair and there were about 20, 25 people. And her son, maybe about class 10 or 12, he told me, "Mr. Swami, don't worry, don't be afraid. I'm sitting next to you and you give me your hand, I'll pass on my energy to you and then you talk slowly. Don't worry, I'm with you, okay? Be confident." He gave me so many instructions and he held my hand. And after my talk was over, he said, "You have made a fool of me." I said, "Don't need to be. You are already a fool." He said, "But how can you talk before the unknown people?" I said, "I am very clear. When I can talk during the Corona festival in front of the camera, it makes no difference to me. Do you know why? You think I am talking to you, but the truth is, I am talking to myself." If my words do not change me, will they change others? Think, spiritual life is not improving the society. We have to change from becoming to be. If you take this stand in your life, you are on the right track. But instead of that, we want to improve the world. No. If you have to, serve the world. Don't have compassion for anybody. Compassion is a negative force. See, suppose I say, "I have compassion for that poor fellow, he doesn't get food to eat, Anyway, I have got a leftover sandwich, I can give to him." Why? Compassion. In compassion, you degrade the person in front of you. But if you serve, you have seen some divinity in him. We serve our parents. We don't have compassion for the parents. Serve. And whenever we serve, the attitude is we have seen something higher in them. Then only humility comes. Then only the wrong that we have become someone good goes away. Therefore, the last word, becoming is a burden. Being is a freedom. In deep sleep, only being. Freedom. You are no mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, Indian, non-Indian, Hindu, Muslim, Christian. None. You are. That's it. See? Being is effortless. Becoming is struggle. Effortlessness, bliss. Struggle is a stress. In due time, we come to discover this principle. That being is possible, natural, and we don't have to do anything. It is the process of undoing. When I divorce, what do? I undo husband. When I get married, I become husband. For what I became husband? Because I was incomplete. Why I separate? Because I am frustrated. So what is happening? Where is that husband come and gone? Nowhere. But we don't understand this. And therefore we suffer. Therefore, friends, Just be and be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Thank you very much for most of you for not sleeping. Although you are provided with good, I said most of you. I didn't say all of you. Okay. What I see from here, you don't see from there. Anyway, I had a very good time with you all. Thank you very much. I love you. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.